Thank you very much for joining us. Day number 2 on the Chabad initiative, preparing for Yud Shvat. Yesterday we spoke about how the Shechina, which was here at the very outset, left because of the sins, and how the Tzaddikim subsequently brought it back. And where do they bring it back? Specifically, so we can see it in the Mishkan or in the Mikdash. And the kind of art that we bring back is called Seviv Kol Almin, transcendent energy. Today he's going to explore, at the end of chapter of Eis Aleph, why the Beis HaMikdash? What was unique there? It can be easily explained because the primary Aveda, the service in the Beis HaMikdash, was the Aveda of bringing offerings, sacrifices, which has in it Beis Tnuais, these two movements, Halav Hamshacha, to elevate, to bring up, and Hamshacha, to bring down. Why? By the Karbonis it says, that it's a fire offering to God. Just like fire rises, is elevated, so too our Aveda by the Karbonis is to be Makarev, to bring close to God, our own Keches. And through this process, we give God a pleasing fragrance. He's happy. He gives a nachas ruach that what He commands we have done. And He brings down the word that naches milosha naches darga, to draw down. Hamshacha mamayla lamata. So we see that the carbon is we raise up and then we bring down. This is true not only in the carbon, it's true today in our lives, but Aveda, in our personal lives. Through the Aveda of Eskafia Sitra Achra, when we tame our Sitra Achra, we tie it up, we don't allow it free license. Then Hala'ah, that is the idea of rising, of elevating. And through the process of elevating ourselves, Mamshich, we draw down the R, which is Shavin Bechulu Omen, which is equal to all worlds. Now, in order to do this Aveda, there has to be a Sitra Achra. It can only work, the Sitra Achra can only be tamed if there is a Sitra Achra. But what is Sitra Achra? Isn't godliness the only truth? So he says like this, that today, the reason why a person sins, that a person thinks that when he sins, he is still a good Jew in God's good graces, is because there's a ruach shtus, there's a spirit of insanity, of folly. That's why we're able to do the Aveira. Therefore, if we are mevatel, that shtus, that folly, that covers on the truth, that is the ability of called iskafia sitra achra. That's the iskafia. That we have to nichvach, we have to tie up, we have to bend to our will the existence of the sitra achra. And then later, of course, there's a greater, even higher level, and that's called ishapcha, to transform, that we take the shtus of this world and we build a mishkan. And notice that the mishkan was built from something called cedar wood, and the word for cedar is atze shitim, same word, same letters as shtus. So we take the shtus and we build shitim. We get rid of our shtus and we build the mishkan. This is true not only then, it's true now after the Beis HaMikdash was destroyed. All of these things exist in Beruchnius through the Aveda of our personal iskafia. In our Beruchnius. What's Beruchnius? As it says in the pasuk, Odom ki yakirev mikem. Now, as the Alter Rebbe explains, that you have to take the carbon mikem from you, meaning that the carbon, the animal soul, your sheep, if that's your animal soul, if you're bucker, if you're cow, that's your animal soul. That every single animal has its own unique sitra achra that needs to be tied up and elevated. Then we will be able to affect that God will reward us with the Shechanti. He will dwell within us, and a kind of energy that transcends us and all worlds equally. So the first chapter explained that the Aveda that took place by Moshe Rabbeinu to bring godliness into this world, and a godliness that transcends worlds, this Aveda is not true for then, only it's true for us. All we have to do is to bend our Sitra Achra. Everyone, thank you for joining us. Rabbi Friedman will be giving us shir number 3 and 4. Have a good day.